Hi everyone, welcome to my first YouTube video, Best Free Applications for Your Mac. I got a few things to show you here, and there's a lot of tech videos out there. Many are helpful, but there are a lot of them that are not. A lot of times it's because they're too difficult to understand. The narrator has a foreign accent, the child narrator has an androgynous boy-girl voice, and the music's too loud sometimes, and you really can't tell what's going on. I hope to make this one of the better ones to supplement your research on how to get the most out of your Mac. They're not really in any kind of order, just that they are in some kind of general progression from the most used applications to the more esoteric ones, and the links will be provided in the show notes. The first one I want to show you is Firefox web browser. It is a web browsing application that is similar to Internet Explorer for Windows and for Safari for Macs. It has pop-up blocking, tab browsing. There's an integrated Google search feature where you can type anything in there in order to see that. There's simplified privacy controls. There's a streamlined browser window so you can see more of the window down here that you wouldn't otherwise. And there's a number of additional add-ons and plugins that you can use to be able to get more out of a browser than you would for another one. So that's Firefox. The other one that I want to show you is Adobe Reader, which is a simple program that you probably are going to use a lot. When you get your Mac, it mostly comes with the preview program that is used as the default PDF display, which is fine if you want to open up something like this About Stacks document that comes with all Macs. But if you want to look at something more intense or deliver an electronic signature, then you're going to want Adobe Reader 9. There's one more program that is of a professional nature that you will like. It's called OpenOffice.org. It's available there. It is basically a stripped-down version of Microsoft Office and/or Mac's iWork suite that's available online. So if you have a new computer with no software and you need something in a pinch, this is great. But if you're going to be doing something that's of a professional nature, or you're going to be regularly using word processing or spreadsheets, then you're going to want to go with Microsoft Office for Macs, which is what these are down here. Some of these programs here, Excel and Word, or you might want to go to the iWork suite for Mac, which is actually a lot cheaper than the Microsoft package. Another program is called WinClone. That is a great program for people who are partitioning their Macs with a boot camp section and also with a Mac Leopard or Tiger or Snow Leopard operating system on the other side. Your Time Machine backup will back up all your Mac stuff, but if you want to back up your Windows partition, then you're going to want WinClone. And WinClone allows you to backup drives which are formatted as either FAT32 or NTFS, whatever it is. You can save it on your boot camp partition or on a separate drive or on your Mac OS X drive. It's a simple interface and it works very quickly, and if you've got a lot of good stuff on there, then you're going to want to save that and back that up. The other program that I use on a daily basis is called SyncMate. I have this because I have nearly 3,000 contacts in my mobile phone. I have years of calendar items and a number of other important things that I don't want to lose. So if you get this program, you can have your Windows-based mobile phone and then sync it with your PC side of your computer, and then if you want, you can transfer all of the things from your Windows mobile phone onto the Mac side of your computer so that you can access it in Mail, iCal, your task list, and also your address book function. So that's SyncMate. You can do it all for free. There is even a paid version that lets you have a lot more features than you even just have on the free version. But if you're looking to sync those basic items that are in Outlook, such as contacts, tasks, and calendars, then you can do that very easily for free with SyncMate. But a lot of us also don't use our computer for professional things. We use it for entertainment purposes, and that includes watching movies and videos and whatnot. So if you'll notice, when you get QuickTime, which comes with most Macs, and you can see just about every type of video on it, like .mov files, but there's other video formats like the WMV, Windows Media Files, and so on that you can't play with QuickTime. Windows files can be played, however, on the VLC media player program. It can play just about any format. You can use it as a default DVD player, and it even does some live recording of streaming video. So I would definitely recommend that for something you can, again, it's something you can use for all of your programs. Another thing that will help you view your media files and so forth is a plugin called Perion, which is installed in your preference pane. That is the Swiss Army knife for QuickTime. That's why its logo is a little Swiss Army knife right here. It's a great program that allows you to view everything from AVI, FLV, and DivX files, and even some less common ones, right in your QuickTime file. The only thing it doesn't help with is the WMV files, but you can also supplement your QuickTime with the Flip for Mac plugin, which will let you play that just fine, and you can also have it work with QuickTime Pro, Final Cut Pro, Compressor, and iMovie 6. Another program that I would recommend is one called Handbrake, and it's a great working program, especially if you're someone who likes to bring your movies with you. If you're going on a long plane ride, a car ride, you're commuting to work on the subway or whatnot, then this is a program for you. It can take a DVD or any DVD-like file, like a TS folder, some VOB and other TS files, or an actual real DVD, and it could rip the movie off of the DVD and then convert it to MP4 or MKV or MPEG-4, AAC if it's audio, and then you can download it right onto your iPod. But if you're going to use it for copying your DVD or backing them up or putting it onto another one so that you can watch in a DVD player, then I would rip it with Mac the Ripper or another free program called Rip It, and then you can always burn it to your CD with a program like Toast Titanium or something else like that. Another staple of someone who uses their computer for fun is peer-to-peer software programs such as LimeWire. LimeWire is the gold standard of peer-to-peer software programs now. You had Napster when I was in college, then Morpheus, then Kazaa. Now it's LimeWire. It's good as a BitTorrent client as well, but I use it primarily for those files and such that are 2, 3, and 4 megabytes in size. If I want to get something bigger, then I use a program like Transmission, which is my favorite, or uTorrent or Vooz in order to access those bigger files. So that's something to also look into getting. Another great one is a program called MPEG Streamclip. It's great as a video converter, player, and editor for both Mac and Windows, but I use it primarily for trimming little audio clips here and there, and also for downloading videos from YouTube or Google just by accessing the URL on the YouTube page and then copying and pasting it here, choosing what you'd like to do with it, the output format, and there you have it. And it's really simple. It's also good to use if you want to have a song or something, you like it from a music video version of a song, you can just download it from YouTube, extract the audio, and then put the audio back into iTunes, and it works great. The last program I want to show you is a program called AppFresh. You've probably noticed that a few of these free programs that I'm opening up, as well as any of the other applications that you have on your computer, they don't update as reliably automatically or warn you that there's updates like there is for iTunes or for your Mac operating system. So this program called AppFresh lists all of your applications and then tells you how many you have an update available for. In my case, this is 37. 66 of my programs are up to date, and then there's about 25, 26 of them that are still unknown. So it's a really good program to put all of your applications, including your free ones, in one main location. You can see what needs updating. In this way, you don't have to go through the tedious procedure of having to update something every time you open a program, or skipping over it and then having to go back to it later and forgetting. So it's just a really good program for that kind of thing. So that about does it. I think that's a pretty good roundup of some of the free applications you can use to get more out of your Mac. There are some other ones that I didn't include, but they could be beneficial depending on your taste too. I do plan on doing another segment about programs that really show off the advantages of a Mac, but a lot of those programs do cost money, and they cost a lot of money, so I'm going to put them in an entirely separate video. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. If there's anything else you'd like to add, always feel free to read them. I read all the comments, all the messages, all the emails, and if there's anything else I can do, I'd be happy to do it. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.